I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Maybe you know that maybe it's time for miracles, 'cause I ain't giving up on her. Come with me, yeah, come with me.
Hello, I'm Liam Higgins and welcome to Cinematic Soundtracks. Now last year I talked about how Smash Mouth did a lot of songs for movie soundtracks, but they weren't the only ones to do so. Bryan Adams is another person who's contributed a lot to movie soundtracks. For example, he did songs for Jack, The Three Musketeers, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, The Guardian, and Old Dogs. But the most famous movie song he's probably done is Everything I Do It For You, for the soundtrack of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Look into my eyes, you will see.
For those who've been living under a rock since 1990, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves came out in 1991 and starred Kevin Costner, Christian Slater, and Morgan Freeman, and Professor Snape. Oh, sorry, I mean Alan Rickman. Or, if you don't know that, Hans Gruber. To promote the movie, Warner Brothers got Bryan Adams to do the song Everything I Do It For You for the film's soundtrack, which, as most of us know, has become so popular that it ended up on the Billboard Top 100 for 7 weeks. Hell, it became so popular that Brandy did a cover of it only 7 years later. Now, what do I think of the song? It's alright, nothing special, just competent in my opinion. But the video is even more average. It's just your usual movie music video. Bryan Adams stands there while movie clips occasionally flash in between scenes of him singing. However, if there is anything I can give it credit for, is that the scenery is gorgeous. While the music video is pretty average for the most part, I did like looking at the locations Bryan was in. If only Bryan himself was doing anything interesting. Actually, if I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted people to focus on the scenery. Hell, in this case, it kind of makes it feel like scenery porn. But while I wouldn't call the music video bad or terrible, it does have a few unintentionally goofy moments. For example, at one point, they have the band playing outside with, well, all the equipment.
Look into your heart, you will find there's nothing there.
Yeah, apparently a guitar and a stereo can work without being plugged into anything. So can my lamp. It also does something silly with the film footage because it plays action scenes with the instrumental, which is light and soft, and therefore the two don't really fit. I know they want to sell this movie as an action movie while at the same time having an adult contemporary song because it was a popular genre at the time, but please don't try to mix the two genres together because they most likely won't work. This is especially the case here because the two just kind of come up as awkward with each other. They don't really fit. Anyway, I'm Liam Higgins, and while the music video wasn't terrible, it was mostly just average, though it did have some nice scenery. However, it also had some goofy moments. Anyway, this has been Cinematic Soundtracks. Bye!